Hey everybody, welcome back. First of all, I should apologize. Yesterday's video, which was supposed to be a top 10 heavyweights as I see them, and I'd recorded, but of course, my ineptitude with technology meant that it got inadvertently edited down into a short, so I only managed to speak about the top 5. Sorry. Nothing in my career has ever taught me how to make YouTube videos, and I'm a complete doofus when it comes to technology. So it's on me, but whatever. You pay for what you get, I guess. Anyway, for today, there's a couple of interesting bits of news I saw this morning. One is that Deontay Wilder is actually coming back. It's signed and delivered. He's going to be fighting on April 26th. In Atlanta, and he's going to be fighting an interesting journeyman fighter, Curtis Harper. Curtis Harper's got an 18-11 record, and is probably most memorable for his, I guess, refusal to fight after the bell went, or just before the bell went. He walked back to his dressing room in a fight where he was scheduled to fight Jagbar. So let's hope he actually fights. And let's hope Deontay Wilder, I think Deontay Wilder has to make a statement here. I would expect a first or second round finish to the fight. If, for any reason, the fight drags out, or, heaven forbid, Deontay isn't able to win the fight, then that would, I would imagine, be the absolute end of Deontay's career. But we will have to wait and see. It's being broadcast on BLK Prime, which isn't something I'm familiar with. It's certainly not a major streaming service or anything. But yeah, April 26th. We'll see if Deontay has anything left. Like I said in a previous video, people could say he was a one-trick pony, and that's true, but it was a hell of a one trick. So let's see. In other news, I don't think it's been finalized, but the talk about Canelo and Crawford is certainly heating up. Talk about using the T-Mobile Stadium in Vegas for this fight. Clearly a massive payday for both fighters. Both fighters are first ballot Hall of Famers, I would imagine. That possibly, two of the best known fighters in the world. Certainly this is the biggest fight that could occur in North America, I would imagine. It's going to be at 168. My reservation, I suppose, would be, given that Crawford didn't seem to carry the power at 154 that he had at lower weights, can he put on enough usable weight to be effective at 168? He obviously thinks so. His training team thinks so. I would favor Canelo to win that match if it should occur, but it's going to be a huge fight this side of the Atlantic. It's certainly one that I would be, glued to. And if you think about it, who else do either of them have to fight? I mean, Canelo has expressed some interest that if Bivol was to beat Beterbiev, Canelo might have some interest in a rematch with Bivol. Benavidez and Morrell, they're tied up fighting each other. So it's kind of hard to see who Canelo can fight, really. So Canelo and Crawford, yeah, that would be great if that can happen and it's a done deal. Yeah, happy days, right? Talking about big fights, Turki Al-Sheikh was on TalkSport recently, and he's very, very bullish on 2025. He thinks it'll be a great year for boxing. He was asked about that. And he's very, very optimistic. He's talked about wanting to see AJ and Wilder, which, for sure. If Fury is retired, or ducking AJ or whatever, why not? Let's just see where they all shake out for, they're all sort of close to retirement. It's a fight that should have occurred a long time ago, but it didn't. But let's get it on now. If Wilder can get through the journeyman that he's coming back against. Maybe have another, little run around. And then stepping in with AJ. Yeah, that'd be a fun fight. I'd like to see where they pan out against each other. Yeah, we'll see. Interesting to me, anyhow, when Turki Al-Sheikh was talking with Simon Jordan and the guys on TalkSport, he reiterated his frustration with boxers trying to protect their zero. And he reiterated that, even the greatest, Ali, had lost. And that, back in the day, fighters won and lost. It wasn't the, the devastating effect that sort of losing a zero appears to have these days. So that's great. It's music to my ears. Styles make fights, and it's how you come back from a loss that in my view, really, cements legacy kind of issues. So that could be fun. If Turkey can push that and get these people to sort of like step into the ring with people in risky 50-50 fights, hey, as a fan, that's great, right? He also, talking about guys whose zero I would rather not see lost, he talked about Moses Otama fighting Usyk if there's time. And I assume what he means by if there's time is, Usyk is obviously, excuse me, old enough to be Moses' dad. Will Usyk hang around long enough to fight Moses Otama? That could be an interesting sort of matchup. Turkey seems to want to make it happen. I mean, he's like a kid in a candy store, right? Except he's got loads and loads of money. And so he can make a lot of these fights. Otherwise, people would say, well, that could never happen. Well, however, excuse me, it's clear that he is not a fool with his money. And in fact, when Turkey was asked about Fury being retired, he said, I'll support him. He needs time with his family. But then he said, rumors, what did he say? Lots of rumors doesn't help and makes us look a fool. No one will put up 500 million. And this must be in response to what Fury was saying the other day about wanting $250 million to fight. Clearly, Turkey's expressing his view that those kind of numbers are ridiculous. So there's a cap. I mean, Turkey is, got unlimited funds, but he's not a fool with his money. So, yeah, I found that interesting. And in fact, he went on to say, this is not a correct number. So, yeah, it fits with something that I was talking about maybe yesterday or the day before about how, has Fury, upset Turkey? I don't know. Well, that's all for today. And like I say, apologies for the crappy video that was uploaded yesterday that missed a lot of the things that I thought it would be included. A double error, not knowing what I was doing and then not checking my work. But hey, this is for fun. And now I've got to go out and sand the driveways, which are an absolute sheet of ice. My wife got out of her truck yesterday and almost fell on her butt. And I did fall on my butts yesterday as well. Even though we've got cleats on our boots and everything, it's just deadly out there. So this is for fun. That's for what I need to do right now. So wherever you are in the world, have a great day. And if you like this video, please hit like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.